And the top 5 this week is Katie and I's favorite Christmas songs.
Our favorite genre of music ever. Premise.
Christmas.
Premise.
So I do have some favorite songs. In fact, I'm going to change my number 5 right now because I
Oh, interesting.
I thought of.
I had to Google Christmas songs.
I don't blame you. I didn't have to Google any, but I'm not a big fan of like religious Christmas songs,
Yeah.
as I'm sure you can probably tell why and all of that. Um,
Well, I don't I don't play this time of year. I have like one show and I'm doing it for a friend because I don't do Christmas songs.
mm-hmm,
I don't. I hate them. I did them growing up, the whole 9 yards, and you learn them and you have to relearn them every fucking year.
mm-hmm.
Every year. It's so annoying
And
just
as a
for like three
musician, you
shows.
always have those venues that want you to play at least some, right?
Literally every show I would play, if I didn't play one, people would be like, "Are you gonna do any Christmas songs? Are you gonna do any Christmas?" No, what? Hate it. So I just don't play this time of year
Well, it's
usually.
funny. I have that new live radio style show that I do on Twitch every Tuesday. I don't plan on
Mm,
doing a Christmas episode of that.
don't.
I don't plan on it.
Lame.
I even have like Tuesday falls or Christmas Eve falls on New Year's or Christmas Eve falls on Tuesday, and I'm not going to play Christmas music. I might play one or two because I do have a couple of friends that have singles out that are Christmas,
Yeah,
and so just to kind of so
I
people,
actually have one.
I
Do you
know,
know that?
I did know that, I did know that. I'm a
I
big
will say
I'm a
though.
big fan of yours. I bet you didn't know that.
Oh, stop.
Awkward.
Anyway, Christmas songs.
All right,
I'm ready.
I'll
I
go.
want to spew them out.
I'll go first this week because you always go first. And every time I'm
I
like, all right,
know.
Katie, you go first, I see you roll your eyes. So I will go first. My number 5, and just like most Christmas songs out there, I feel like every popular Christmas song has been covered to death, right? Like
Yep.
every popular song, everybody's done it. Like I'll Be Home for Christmas and Silver Bells and Oh Silent
Yeah.
Night and all of these songs. And
Yeah.
that's definitely the case with this song, my number 5. But I'm going with the original artist here, and that's Eartha Kitt's version of Santa Baby. Now,
Yep.
Madonna's version, I feel like, is probably played most.
Yeah.
And there's also a
I'm not
really.
a big fan of Madonna. I like the old better. I do.
I do too. And Kelly Pickler had a pretty cool version of the song too. But I'm going with
Hmm.
Eartha Kitt, the original. And I think Eartha Kitt also played in the original Batman series, which also makes her super cool. Um,
That's dope.
yeah.
That's dope.
But I love
Sounds
Santa
right up
Baby.
your alley.
Huh?
I said sounds right up your alley.
So there you go. The first one, none of mine are religious. I don't believe any of them have any kind of religion in them either. And I like all 5 of these songs, even though I'm not a big fan of Christmas. What's your number 5?
My number 5. Okay, so let me just start off with two of these in my list. I used to sing for Christmas. Um, but I only like to do the certain ones that I liked. I do like all of these songs, and then the other few are just classics. And this one, my number 5 is Winter Wonderland.
Okay.
That song will, for some reason, it'll pop up in my brain when I'm in the shower mid July and I'm just singing Winter Wonderland. That's happened so many
Mm.
times. I cannot tell you. Just this song. And it just makes me happy.
So my number 1 on this list, I sing year round. Like it'll just pop into
Yeah.
my head. For the same reason. With Winter Wonderland, I always think of the parody walking around in women's underwear. I think that was a Bob Rivers. Bob Rivers was a phenomenal, like Cletus T. Judd, Weird Al type artist that did a lot of
Yeah.
Christmassy tunes.
I should have said that version instead.
Yeah, he's pretty damn funny, but he gets pretty ruthless with some of his songs. Boy, I'll tell you what. Um, like there's he does a version of the Deck the Halls that's like a heavy metal version of it.
Deck the balls.
Yeah, it's pretty funny stuff. But let me see. Number 4 for me, and I might get some hate for this because maybe it's not typically or technically rather a Christmas song, but I'm going to say it is because I always hear the song mostly during Christmas, and that's My Favorite Things from the movie Sound of Christmas. I feel
I
like
mean, that makes
that's.
sense.
I think it's a Christmas song.
I actually don't know the song. So
Oh, you've heard the song. You've heard the
I
song.
probably have.
Hold
I
on.
can't think
What are
of
the
it though.
lyrics? Let me see if I can sing a little bit of it.
Ooh, get it.
Ooh.
I actually didn't. I don't look at your list because, like, I want to have like a real
So here's the
reaction. I
song,
just
and
spoke
you'll
it.
know it immediately. You ready?
Mhm.
Raindrops on roses and whiskers on
Dun, dun, dun,
kittens, bright
dun,
copper kettles and warm woolen
dun, dun, dun,
mittens,
dun, dun. Yeah,
brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things.
yeah.
My favorite part is
Um,
when the dog bites, when the bee stings.
there was one I was just thinking about. Do you hear what I hear? That's like another song. That's not Christmas, but plays this time of
That
year.
is a Christmas song.
It is?
Yes.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I remember being a kid and somebody would sing, and I'm like, what the fuck is this shit?
Yep. So
I just remember that.
what's your number 4?
So this one I used to sing, and I still love it. I do love it. It's All I Want for Christmas Is You, but not Mariah. Fuck Mariah. Sorry. Vince Vance.
Yes. Nice.
I
So
used to do that one.
did you ever get to
I
meet Lisa Lane, who performed with Vince Vance? She's
I think
local.
so.
Yeah.
Ginger,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
all that stuff too.
Yep.
That's kind of how I got involved with that.
No, we have mutual. I don't know about you. I'm pretty sure you do too. But I have mutual friends with Vince Vance and Lisa Lane and all of them.
There's a picture of me somewhere with him when I was little. I remember seeing that dude's hair and like, what the fuck?
Well, my father-in-law, before he passed, of course, he was a steel player. He played
Mm.
with Lisa Lane all the time. All the time.
Little side note, I just remembered that because you said that.
Mm-hmm.
One of my students' mothers asked me today, she was like, so do you teach steel? I was like, no.
No.
She said, do you know how to play? I said, no. She said, oh, I figured you did because you play guitar, but okay.
Well, people don't realize it's a different kind of guitar. Like, they don't know that bass guitar and guitar are different either. A lot of folks.
She does.
Yeah.
She knows better.
Do you play slide guitar? Like, have you ever messed with that at all?
I have. I mean, it's not much to it. It's
Yeah.
easier, honestly, than doing a finger.
Yeah.
So.
Fair point. So my number 3 is going to get some hate, but I don't care because it's an amazing song. It's "The Night Santa Went Crazy" by Weird Al. And if you guys don't know the song, it is probably the best murder song that's ever been written too.
The music video is great too.
Yes, and it's not a parody either. That is an original song by Weird Al. He wrote the music and everything. But yeah. The night Santa went crazy. Anyway, go ahead. Number 3.
That's one weird motherfucker. Anyway, this one is just a classic. This is the last one. Like Winter Wonderland was kind of the same vibe. This one, I just hear him like, and that's "Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas."
Okay.
I like that one a lot. It's just like, da-na-na. Like you can't help but like just be like, warm and fuzzy inside. That's the only one.
Speak for yourself. See, I feel that way about the night Santa went crazy. I just feel warm and fuzzy, you know, especially when they blow up Comet.
Yeah.
My number 2 and my number 1, I feel, I'm only going to say number 2 right now, but both of my top 2 are Christmas songs, but they have a deeper meaning than just Christmas. Yeah. The first one is by Toby Keith. It's called "Santa, I'm Right Here." That's my number 2. And I love the song because it's essentially, I don't know if you've heard it, Katie, but it's essentially about a little boy whose family has just recently become homeless. And either the mom or the dad, I can't remember which, the little boy is asking the mom or the dad, whichever, how Santa's going to find them this year if they don't have a chimney and they don't have a fireplace and they don't have a place
I think
to
I
live.
have heard that.
Yeah.
I think I remember those lyrics kind of stuff.
It was a really good song. I love the message behind the song, and then the same thing with number 1, which we'll talk about in a minute. It's a Christmas song, but not a religious song, so it's something that I can consume and enjoy. I used to be religious, not so much anymore, and so I try to avoid religion if I can. But what is your number 2?
My number two is the last one I used to sing. Um, and this song, I just used to love to sing it. This, like when I did have to sing, I sang "Rocking Around the Damn Christmas Tree" and then "Jingle Bells" and all that bullshit. I would always get excited to sing this one. And that's "Where Are You Christmas." I like this one a lot.
Nice. Who did that one? I don't remember that one.
That's from The Grinch.
Oh, okay.
Where are you, Christmas?
Oh, okay.
Are you in
See,
Yeah,
I'm not real familiar with that song, but I do kind of remember it a little bit
and
from you
that's
singing it.
and I mean The Grinch. I kind of grew up with that too. So
Hmm. Well, my number one is the one that I'll just start belting it in the middle of June or July. Um, and it's by Elvis, and I feel like Elvis was a phenomenal singer of of Christmas songs. But this one is not one of the ones that he's is most well known for. Like he's Here Comes Santa Claus and Blue Christmas and all the massive hits he had for Christmas. This one is Why Can't Every Day Be Like Christmas? And so the singer or the teller of the story is basically walking around and seeing so much joy in the world and just doesn't understand why that joy can't be present year round. And I love that message.
that's really cool.
Yeah. So what
I
is
like it a
your
lot.
top Christmas song?
So this one, straight up, I'll probably go sing it later, but it is closer to this time of year. But this one, I mean, just a bop. I'm sorry, and that's "Last Christmas, Baby." Just a bop. Like I can't get enough. It'll come on the radio. I'm like, I like that one.
I'm not familiar with that song either.
Yes, you do. Last Christmas, I gave you my
Oh,
heart.
okay. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
bop. Total bop.
That's a good song. I hadn't thought about that one. Well done. Very good. So I got a couple of questions. Number one, if you are hearing the sound of our voices, comment wherever you are, whether you're in the Twitch chat live or if you're watching on Spotify, YouTube, or listening on any of those platforms. Comment
Mm-hmm.
your favorite Christmas songs. Tell us where we
Do
got it
it.
wrong. And also, my second question is Die Hard a Christmas movie? What do you
Hell
think?
no.
What do you think, Katie? Is it not?
No, I wouldn't say so.
A lot of people say it's a Christmas movie. This is like the pineapple on pizza argument. People get really angry about this.
Really? How?
I don't know. Personally speaking, I think it's just a movie that took place during Christmas.
Yeah.
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 I don't think it's a Christmas movie.
No.
Mm-mm.
Not at all.
We will get some hate for that. I promise you. Somewhere,
Oh,
somewhere we will get some.